The SEC enters rivalry week with 7 teams still in the college football playoff hunt, but only 4 can compete in the conference championship game. Texas A&M, Georgia, Alabama, and Ole Miss remain alive for the SEC title, while Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, and Texas still have shots at an at-large playoff bid. Every game in these final weeks carries immense stakes. Texas A&M controls its own destiny. The Aggies crushed Sanford 48-0 and now head to Austin to face Texas. A win locks in a trip to the SEC championship. A loss, however, could complicate things because of cumulative conference winning percentages. A&M didn't play Alabama, Georgia, or Ole Miss during the regular season, leaving their fate partly in the hands of others. Georgia, coming off a 35-3 win over Charlotte, has completed its SEC schedule. The Bulldogs hold a head-to-head win over Ole Miss, which could be critical if Alabama loses the Iron Bowl. Their path to a rematch with Alabama in the championship is clear if Texas A&M stumbles. Texas beat Eastern Illinois 56-0 and still has the Iron Bowl against Auburn. The Crimson Tide have the head-to-head advantage over Georgia and are in strong position if a 3-way tie develops among Alabama, Georgia, and Ole Miss. With comparable cumulative conference winning percentages, the margin for error is slim, making the Iron Bowl one of the most important games of the season. Ole Miss remains alive after beating Florida 34-24. The Rebels' path depends on losses by both Alabama and Texas A&M. With a strong cumulative conference winning percentage, Ole Miss would gain an advantage over A&M in a tie scenario, keeping their championship hopes alive. Texas, Oklahoma, and Vanderbilt are out of the SEC title picture, but still compete for playoff consideration. Texas could make a statement with a win over Texas A&M, while Vanderbilt hopes for a win against Tennessee to stay in contention. Oklahoma's victory over Missouri keeps them in the at-large conversation, but the SEC title game is no longer on the table. In a chaos scenario, if Texas A&M loses to Texas, Ole Miss beats Mississippi State, and Alabama wins at Auburn, 4 teams could each finish with 1 conference loss. In that case, Alabama and Georgia would likely meet in the SEC championship due to cumulative conference opponent winning percentage. Common opponents show Alabama and BYU as slightly ahead in cumulative winning percentage, giving them an edge. The SEC's tiebreakers prioritize head-to-head results, records against common opponents, conference strength, and, if necessary, scoring margin or a random draw. Every play matters. Right now, the most probable matchup for the SEC championship looks like Texas A&M versus Alabama. The stakes are enormous, the drama is high, and a rematch of the season's key games could determine who advances to the college football playoff. Fans should expect tension, big plays, and a thrilling finish as the SEC crown is decided.